AJ, thank you. New developments tonight in the Gavin Gladding case. One of the defendants changes her plea from not guilty to no contest. Fernanda Lopez was in court today. Authorities say that she was a passenger in the truck that hit and killed the Clovis vice principal, Gavin Gladding, last year. Gladding was jogging in northeast Fresno at the time. CBS 47's Pedro Quintana joins us live from the control room with the new details on the case. Pedro.
Well, Catherine, the judge pushing back her sentencing until May so Lopez can finish off her semester at Fresno State. But Lopez, with her attorney by her side, changed her not guilty plea to a no contest plea on the charges of concealing a crime and also trying to destroy or concealing evidence and accessory to the crime as well. Fernanda Lopez, a third person involved in the deadly hit-and-run crash that killed Gavin Gladding, will wait 2 months to see whether she'll face any jail time for her involvement in trying to cover up the crime. Detectives say Lopez was riding in the pickup that her boyfriend, Rogelio Maravilla, was driving when the crash happened in September of last year.
A plea of no contest is not a plea of not guilty. It is an admission of involvement in the crime. It is, like I say, it's simply a mechanism that we have out there for somebody in a situation just like this, where for reasons that we may not know, they've decided, I don't want to take this case to trial because I might be found guilty.
Legal analyst David Mugridge says the judge probably granted her a cruise waiver that would allow her to finish her schooling.
It's going to really depend on the workup that her defense attorney presents to the court, a record of her good character, letters of support from family and friends, something to convince the court that she really should not only not do time in prison, but that she shouldn't do any custody at all.
According to the district attorney's office, Lopez was not sentenced on Monday because they're still waiting for a report from the probation department, which will be used during her sentencing. 2 other defendants, Rogelio Maravilla, entered a no contest plea to hit and run resulting in permanent injury or death back in November, and Moises Valdez Guerrero pled a no contest for being an accessory to the case earlier this month. And Lopez will be back for sentencing on May 15th. As far as Rogelio Maravilla, he's currently serving a 3-year sentence at a state prison. For now, we're live here in the control room. Pedro Quintana, CBS 47 Eyewitness News.
Pedro, thank you.